Hugh Beaumont, born Eugene Beaumont on February 16, 1909, in Eudora, Kansas, had a modest upbringing that was rooted in strong Midwestern values. Growing up in a close-knit family, Beaumont was shaped by a deep sense of spirituality and a strong moral foundation. His early years were filled with lessons on hard work, integrity, and faith, qualities that would stay with him throughout his life. As a young man, Beaumont pursued a higher education that reflected his dual interests in both theology and the arts. He attended the University of Chattanooga before transferring to the University of Southern California, where he earned a master's degree in theology. This unique combination of faith and academic pursuit would influence both his personal life and career in Hollywood. Transition to Hollywood and early acting career. Beaumont's journey into Hollywood was not conventional, as he initially had a calling to become a minister. Even while pursuing an acting career, his faith remained central to his life. Throughout his time in California, he filled in as a preacher when not on set, often sharing his spiritual wisdom with others. His acting career began in the 1940s, and he quickly established himself as a versatile character actor, appearing in a range of roles that spanned film noir, westerns, and thrillers. His calm demeanor, steady voice, and towering presence made him a natural choice for roles requiring authority and moral clarity. These qualities would serve him well in the years to come, especially as he rose to fame with his most iconic role. Rise to fame, playing Ward Cleaver in Leave It to Beaver. In 1957, Beaumont achieved household recognition when he was cast as Ward Cleaver in the iconic television series Leave It to Beaver. The show, which centered around the everyday lives of the Cleaver family, struck a chord with American audiences during the conservative 1950s. Beaumont's portrayal of Ward Cleaver, the quintessential 1950s father, was both authoritative and loving. He portrayed a man who provided moral guidance to his children, Wally and Beaver, with kindness and patience. His gentle wisdom and unwavering sense of duty made him the ideal father figure for viewers of all ages. This role became his most beloved and enduring, and although the show began modestly, it would later become a timeless classic through reruns, solidifying Beaumont's place in television history. Behind the scenes, mentoring and family atmosphere, on set off-screen, Beaumont's commitment to professionalism and respect set the tone for Leave It to Beaver. He took a genuine interest in the well-being and development of the child actors, especially Tony Dow and Jerry Mathers. Beaumont often helped them with their lines and encouraged them to focus on their studies, reflecting the same sense of responsibility that defined his on-screen persona. His fatherly attitude extended beyond just his role as Ward Cleaver. It permeated his relationships with everyone on set. Cast and crew alike appreciated Beaumont's leadership and kindness, with many describing him as a grounding, stabilizing force behind the scenes. His ability to create a respectful and nurturing environment contributed to the warmth that made Leave It to Beaver a beloved show for generations. Life after Leave It to Beaver and transition to new ventures. After Leave It to Beaver ended in 1963, Beaumont's acting career slowed, but he continued to make appearances in television shows and films. He guest-starred on shows like Petticoat Junction, The Man from UNCLE, and The Virginian, but his focus began shifting toward other creative pursuits. He also explored writing and directing, using his intellectual and creative talents behind the camera. By the late 1960s, Beaumont decided to step away from the Hollywood spotlight and enjoy a quieter life. He purchased a farm in Grand Rapids, Minnesota, where he took up Christmas tree farming. This new venture allowed him to live a peaceful and grounded life, far removed from the hustle and bustle of Hollywood. The simplicity of farming provided Beaumont with a refreshing balance to his busy career in entertainment, writing, and artistic ventures beyond acting. Throughout his career, Hugh Beaumont was not only an accomplished actor, but also a skilled writer. He wrote television screenplays that gained recognition, showcasing his ability to craft compelling narratives. His writing style reflected the same thoughtful and moral sensibility that he portrayed on screen. Beaumont also dabbled in radio script writing, where his ability to convey vivid stories through dialogue was highly praised. Beyond broadcasting, he contributed short stories to popular magazines, demonstrating his versatility as a writer. These creative outlets added depth to Beaumont's legacy, revealing his ability to express himself in multiple forms of storytelling. His literary contributions further solidified his place as a well-rounded artist with a deep understanding of character and narrative development, health struggles, and retirement. In 1970, Beaumont's life took a sudden turn when he suffered a debilitating stroke. The stroke forced him to step back from his active career and reassess his future. Although he continued to write and direct, his health struggles led him to retire from acting in 1972. Beaumont's decision to retire marked the end of a career that spanned multiple decades and involved a wide range of creative endeavors. After stepping away from the entertainment industry, Beaumont found solace in his family life and continued to focus on his farm and other personal projects. Despite his retirement from the public eye, Beaumont's legacy continued to live on through the reruns of Leave It to Beaver and the fond memories of his colleagues and fans. The final years and personal life. Beaumont's personal life was just as important to him as his professional endeavors. In 1941, he married actress Catherine Adams Nahon, and the two raised 3 children together: 2 sons, Hunter and Mark, and a daughter, Christy. The family life Beaumont cultivated was one of deep personal significance. Although their marriage ended in divorce in 1974 after 33 years, Beaumont remained close to his children and continued to be a guiding influence in their lives. His son, Hunter, went on to become a psychotherapist and author, contributing to the fields of mental health and literature. Beaumont's impact as a father and mentor extended well beyond the entertainment industry, and his influence continued to shape his family's path for years to come. The generational divide between Beaumont and Dow. The tension between Beaumont and Dow wasn't merely personal, but also rooted in broader generational differences. Beaumont, a seasoned actor with strong values about professionalism and discipline, had trouble reconciling with Dow's more laid-back approach to acting. Dow, who was coming of age during the changing social landscape of the late 1950s and early 1960s, embraced a more youthful, rebellious energy that clashed with Beaumont's more traditionalist mindset. Beaumont, who believed in authority and structure both on and off screen, found it difficult to connect with a young actor who, in his view, lacked the same commitment and respect for the craft. These differences created a rift that persisted throughout the show's run. Beaumont's final public appearance and passing. Despite his difficulties with certain co-stars, Beaumont's contributions to Leave It to Beaver remained significant. In 1980, he made a special appearance at a reunion for the show, an event organized by a local television station in Los Angeles. This reunion allowed Beaumont to reconnect with fans and colleagues, celebrating the lasting impact of the show on American television. Tragically, Beaumont passed away on May 14, 1982, at the age of 72 while visiting his son, Hunter, in Munich, West Germany. His death marked the end of a multifaceted life that encompassed not just his iconic role as Ward Cleaver, but also his contributions as a minister, writer, and artist. His passing was felt deeply by all who knew him. Hugh Beaumont's legacy in entertainment and beyond. Hugh Beaumont's legacy is defined not only by his memorable role as Ward Cleaver, but also by his diverse talents and deep personal convictions. His portrayal of the ideal 1950s father figure continues to resonate with audiences today, thanks to the enduring popularity of Leave It to Beaver. But Beaumont's life was more than just his on-screen persona. As a licensed Methodist minister, he provided spiritual guidance to many, and his involvement in religious life was an important aspect of his character. Beaumont's dedication to his craft, his family, and his faith made him a respected and beloved figure, both in Hollywood and in his personal life. His legacy endures, not just in reruns, but in the values he lived by and passed on to others.